First, I'd like to introduce our school board representative, Trustee Denaire. Thank you for attending this evening and your ongoing support for our students, staff, and the entire SECA community. We also are honored to have Associate Superintendent Dr. Michelle Huntoon here tonight, representing the Superintendent's Office. Thank you, Dr. Huntoon, for your leadership and for being here to celebrate this milestone. I'd like to recognize our assistant principal.
To the staff and the teachers who inspired and taught us, to the friends who pushed us along the way, and most importantly, to our family, who, whether by blood or not, supported us throughout our education. I especially want to honor our parents, who sacrificed their time, energy, wealth, and gas to making sure that we walk on this stage today. We thank you all for coming to the Class of 2026 graduation ceremony. I want to begin by telling a story. A story about a class of scared, young, incoming freshmen entering a school that would be their second home for the next 4 years. As each year passed, they met new people, made new friends, and went on too many side quests. For example, a 280 piece McDonald's chicken nugget challenge. But these moments were the foundations to creating some of the most everlasting memories. This is the story of every senior here today. So although the halls that were once filled with students stressing from Mr. Lewis's finals to nonstop thinking about his brisket, will now be filled with the laughter of other classes. And while we will no longer be chanting together at each rally, this spirit of ours will continue to follow us and onto our next chapter, one we will define as we take the steps forward. The future is still unclear. Some will become nurses, entrepreneurs, artists, engineers, and more, while others will become fine adults, making an impact on our road in their own unique way. There is a long journey ahead of us, so seniors, as you turn the next page, remember, everyone here today will support you, watch you, and encourage you every step of the way, no matter what your ending may be. So as I stand in this auditorium, looking at every familiar face sitting behind me,
I see Heidi.
I'm proud to finally say that we made it. Through this series of adventures so crazy that even words can't express it. And while I doubt that life is going to leave us alone, we are the authors of our future. We don't know what future lies ahead of us, nor how it ends. However, to each unfinished book lies a story to be told. So as we close this chapter of our lives, I want to leave you all with a saying that my dad always told me. Joshua, it means to have faith, to have reassurance, and to believe. So believe in your strength, in your future, and in yourself. Thank you.
Thank you, Gina. We wish you all the best at CSU Sacramento. Next up will be Riley Kaislin, our salutatorian.
Graduation. Graduation is what brings us together today. Commencement. That blessed moment, that dream within a dream, then joy, true joy, will follow us forever. In loosely quoting The Princess Bride, we all imagine this moment of graduation a certain way. Standing here now, I'll be honest, it's not exactly how I pictured it. But if there's one thing SECA has taught me, it's that things do not always go according to plan. Sometimes we work as hard as we can to build this very specific image, but ultimately, it's inconceivable. But I think that's okay. Actually, I think that's the most important and longest lesson I've learned here, thinking on full effect. We'll remember how Spirit Week became serious business, how our friends had each other's backs with graduation, with assignment deadlines, Remember how our counselors stayed on us so consistently about college that for a while it felt like they were applying too. We thought we would never survive, but that's only because we've never done it before. And look at us now. Some are heading across the country for college. Others are staying to continue making a difference in our community. Remember, everything is unpredictable, and being enough has nothing to do with being the best. What matters more is who you become in the process. And when the future becomes uncertain, recall the verse from Jeremiah. For I know the plans I have for you, plans to give you hope and a future. Now before I move on, I'd like to say thank you to my family, my friends, everyone here in the audience, teachers and counselors who got us here today. And thank you to the wonderful SECA staff for being one of my first friends here. Thank you for the unwavering support and for believing in us, sometimes before we knew how to do that ourselves. If SECA has taught us anything, it's that even if life doesn't go as planned, you can still end up somewhere pretty incredible. Congratulations to my class, the class of 2026.
Heidi, for sharing what SECA means to you. We wish you all the best at UCLA. Go Bruins. Our next speaker is the class of 2026 valedictorian. Please welcome Samira Menon.
Good evening, everyone. After 4 years of procrastinating until 11:59 p.m. at night to start our homework, I'm happy to announce that we're still going to be doing that, except now it's full-on college students instead of dual enrollment high schoolers. And you know what? I think that's great. Even if everything is going to change after the ceremony ends and we graduate and summer vacation starts, it's nice to know that some things will stay the same. But I guess the whole point of this ceremony is to acknowledge the fact that most things don't stay the same. Like us, the class of 2026. We're not little kids anymore. We're going off to college to forge our own paths. Whether some of us stick together or others say goodbye, we're going to study real hard and get awesome careers and make the best lives for ourselves. How exactly it's going to play out or how long it's going to take, I don't know. What I do know is that when I first came to SECA as a freshman, I didn't think this day would come so fast. I don't think any of us did. Although I'm pretty sure everyone here has heard from older classmates and students that we should enjoy high school because it'll be over before we know it and that we're gonna miss everything about it. Personally, I've heard it everywhere, both online and in person. I know I'm tired of hearing it.
Good evening. It has been an honor to have been the class of 2026 president. And now, Mr. De Rossi, it is my honor and pleasure to present to you the second class of 2026.
Thank you. Each year, our former principals, Mr. Tom and Mr. Padford, remind our graduates of the essence of what it means to be a Timberwolf. Tonight, accomplishments, because they are back-to-back mock trial champions. Our Friday Night Live group is leading the way at state conferences, hosting countywide town halls that brought in local dignitaries. Our academic decathlon team took second place in the county and had over 30 medals. Our mate, yes, thank you. Our students have done incredibly well at Mesa competitions locally, the county level. They also proudly represented us at the state level. Yep. We have 8 students earning the Seal of Civic Engagement, over 100 students earning the State Seal of Biliteracy, and 103 students earned the Golden State Seal of Merit. Tonight we celebrate SECA being named a California Distinguished School for the 4th time in our history. And the state only allows you to win it every other year. So that means you won it twice during your high school journey, which requires absolute consistency from you. The senior class was foundational in making both of those recipients' wins happen because of the sustained excellence. And because of that, we remain one of 3 charter schools in the state of California to be considered criteria number 1. Perhaps the most impressive academic stamina you've shown is the staggering 92% of the graduating classes earned an AA degree from Delta College. The world has noticed your excellence. Tonight we celebrate 23 graduates who have been offered full ride scholarships to UC Merced, and 8 graduates who have been offered full rides to the University of the Pacific. This represents $7 million of total scholarships sitting on the stage right here. $7 million. That doesn't happen by accident. It doesn't happen alone. Parents and families tonight, look at what you have done. You have raised unbelievable people. And I know this journey required immense sacrifices from you to ensure your students could attend SECA and thrive. So thank you for your commitment, parents. To the staff and teachers and faculty of SECA, you're the architects of success. You don't teach subjects, you build people. Thank you for your heart and your hard work. Students, you didn't reach these heights by avoiding obstacles. You reached them because you understood resilience. Even before I arrived, you came to SECA as freshmen facing the unknown. You used that challenge as a motivator. As you move on to university, don't just focus on grades, learn about life. Lean on others when you're struggling, and be vulnerable. But most importantly, remember where you came from. You have spent the last few years proving what Stockton is capable of, and as you go out into the world, I challenge you to continue to carry our city and our community with you. Whether you stay here or go far away, carry the pride of Stockton in your work, your character, and your service. Our city's future is bright because you are the ones who will lead it. You are the pack. You've carried this city. You've carried each other. And I'm proud to be your principal. Now go out and show the world what a SECA Timberwolf can do. Congratulations, class of 2026. At this time, I would like to invite Associate Superintendent of Business Services, Dr. Michelle Huntoon, to the podium. Dr. Huntoon, as principal of Stockton Early College Academy, it is my pleasure to present to you with the Stockton Early College Academy class of 2026.
Good evening, family, faculty, parents, friends, and most importantly, the class of 2026. I applaud each one of you. Each of you have, in your own way, left and will continue to leave a legacy of excellence, achievement, and tradition for generations to come. Henry Ford wisely said, "Coming together is a beginning, keeping together is progress, and working together is success." As you look back over your years at Stockton Early College Academy, there was a beginning, there was progress, and an end with your graduation this evening as one of many accomplishments in life. If you asked yourself 4 years ago how you would feel standing here today, you would have said, relieved. But standing here right now, I think the real word is ready. Let's be honest for a second. Going to a college prep school isn't just about getting an education. It's an endurance sport. You didn't just take classes, you took AP, honors, and electives that were unknown to you at that time. You didn't just write essays. You wrote drafts, peer reviews, and final revisions until your eyes were blurry. You survived the late night study sessions fueled by caffeine and pure panic. You survived the absolute terror of clicking submit at 11:59 p.m. You survived group projects, learning the difficulty to get groups to agree on items for the project to get it to completion. But looking back, the most valuable thing you learned wasn't the quadratic formula or the causes of the French Revolution. It was learning how to fail, how to recalibrate, and how to pick yourselves back up. Every grade, packed schedule, and stressful week just was a weight training for your futures. This school didn't just prepare you for college academics, it taught you how to handle pressure that you will get in many aspects of your life. Your next chapter and journey begins. Do it with compassion and kindness for yourself and those around you. Okay. As the Associate Superintendent, I, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the State of California and the Board of Education of the Stockton Unified School District, I hereby certify these pupils assembled here have completed the prescribed courses for high school graduation and are thereby qualified to receive their diplomas. Trustee Denaire, I present the SECA class of 2026 to you for the issuance of diplomas.
Thank you, Associate Superintendent Dr. Huntoon. Before I continue on to my speech, I wanted to do something for Mr. De Rossi. I want everyone to just give him as much love as possible for all the work that he's done this school year. Incredible, incredible teacher. So I'm sure everyone knows that you are all looking at one of the brightest students, not only in Stockton Unified, but of California. Let's give it up for the class of 2026. I'm so proud of the achievements that you all accomplished in the last 4 years. And with all the uncertainty that is today's world, my message for the grads tonight that I've carried throughout my life since attending college: do it scared. Do it scared. If you're going out of state for college, do it scared. If you're majoring in a field no one in your family has ever been in, do it scared. If you're planning to go to military or start a new family, do it scared. Whatever you do, wherever you go, the fear of failure will always be ever lurking. But having the courage to fail, the grace of failing, and being open to the blessings that comes after failure, that is all necessary and will carry you to keep pushing to achieve your dreams. Do it scared, because doing it scared is better than not having tried at all. Now, I formally accept the second class of 2026 and now direct staff to begin awarding the diplomas.
John V. Menard. Riley Renee Casement. Gina Chang. Amarani Garcia Alado. Nathan Ross Castillo Adela. Adrian Jacobo. Jasmine Gianna Anzuelo. Yeretsi Coronel. Ayana Lorraine Creighton. Diana de la Rosa Fernandez. Bravo. Jasmine Salad. Miranda Abigail Samoa. Leslie Odette Sanchez. Brianna Joyce Ponce. Caesar Daniel Silverio Garcia. Esther Sanchita Singh. Luis Ranoa Simpson III. Vivian Snyder. Christopher Cole Spears. Rael Xavier Calavera. Angel Tapia Malagon. Star Chanel Tech. Amara Danae Kevin Smith. Melissa Sabarachana. Flower Wayne. Heidi Wayne. Alina Yang. Carol Gabriela Zamudio Luna.
I would like to ask my fellow seniors to please rise. I would like you to please join me in moving our tassels from the right to the left. Mr. De Rossi, I proudly present to you the graduated class of 2026.
Audience, I ask that you honor our students by remaining in your seats until the last graduate has exited the auditorium. You can meet them outside in the lobby area, or outside of the lobby area, for pictures. I would also like to ask you to join me for one last round of applause for the graduating class of 2026. Congratulations.